Hey, in this series of tutorial videos, we're building a smart contract that uses Chainlink functions to bring weather data on-chain. So let's start by talking about Chainlink functions. What actually is Chainlink functions? Chainlink functions provides your smart contracts with access to trust-minimized compute infrastructure. Basically, this allows you to fetch data from APIs or perform custom computation. Your smart contracts can send source code in the form of JavaScript and a request to our decentralized Oracle network, or DON. And then each node in the DON is going to execute that code in a serverless environment. The DON then aggregates all of those independent values back together from each execution and sends that final result back to your smart contract. So Chainlink functions essentially gives you the power of distributed compute or any API call. And in this case, we're going to be using that API call feature. So we're going to call an API to get the current temperature in a location and bring that information on chain. We're going to need a couple of tools in order to do this. Let's take a brief look at each of them now, but we'll cover them in more detail in subsequent videos. So the first thing that we'll be using is the Chainlink Functions Playground. And the Functions Playground enables you to try out your JavaScript code. It'll let you know what's going to be returned from it so you can iterate quickly here before you go into your smart contract. Speaking of smart contracts, we'll also be using Remix to deploy and interact with our smart contract. Remix is awesome. It's an online IDE that basically gives you the ability to create, deploy, and interact with smart contracts all from your web browser. We'll use the Chainlink Functions UI to create a subscription that enables our smart contract to interface with the Oracle network. And then finally, the last thing that we're going to need is to go to faucets.chain.link to get some testnet ETH and LINK tokens if you don't have those already. For these examples, we'll be using the Sepolia test network. So you can come here to faucets.chain.link. Once you connect your wallet, you should see your wallet address here. You can select which assets you need. If you're going to request ETH, you will have to connect your GitHub just to verify that you're an actual person and not a bot trying to drain our faucet, and then send that request. So this will give you those funds so that you can follow along with this tutorial. In the next video, we'll be using the Functions Playground to actually create the JavaScript code that our smart contract will be executing. I'll catch you in the next one.